Even though Larry Fitzgerald is one of the best NFL wide receivers of all time, most importantly, he is one of the most generous, kind, and giving players. Nomad Hill discusses Larry being one of the most charitable and generous players in the NFL, as he grew up with his mom, donating and giving his time and volunteering to helping families with relatives that were recently diagnosed with HIV and AIDS. They spent time with their families giving them gifts and just spending time and talking them through the tough situations that they were in. He created his own foundation once he was in the NFL called the First Down Fund. This dedicates gifts to over 300 charities around the world. With the Starkey Foundation, he has traveled to Malaysia to provide more than 2,600 children and adults with hearing aids because they were not able to receive the treatment that they needed in their country and only were able to from the United States help. Larry has worked on countless holidays throughout his career and volunteers on most of them as well. Bob McMahon from the AZ Central discusses Larry being awarded the NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year Award in 2016. This award is given to one player every year who has demonstrated kindness and giving, using his platform to all and not just using their career for themselves. On Thanksgiving Day, Larry typically goes to meetings and practice at 5 a.m. and goes to pick up turkeys to deliver to coaches' families and members of the board's families who are not able or who their family members are not able to spend the holidays with them before spending a brief holiday with his own family. He then goes to the St. Vincent de Paul Society and serves food and gives gifts to all the homeless that are there. He ends his night by going to the Phoenix Children's Hospital and giving food and spending time with the children that are there after visiting hours when they're not expecting any more company. For winning the award, he received a $50,000 donation to the charity of his choice and an additional $50,000 donation in his name to implement into the Character Playbook program in Arizona, which helps children and other players connect with each other so that they can better their community. He has also spent Christmas volunteering as well with his children. The Purpose to Play Foundation explains how Larry took his son to volunteer on Christmas this year, feeding the homeless at St. Vincent de Paul, giving food and company to the homeless, as well as going and giving them gifts throughout the day. He hopes to inspire other professional athletes to use their platform for good. He is quoted as saying, "As a professional athlete, I know that it's easy to get wrapped up in your own success and in the materialistic things that come along with it, but life isn't about how much money you have or what cool things you own. All those things are temporary. The only thing that really matters is the type of person you are and the good you do for other people while you're on this earth." He really exemplifies how many players just use the materialistic things that they earn and gloat about it. However, he thinks that you should use your platform for good, and the money that you have, you should be able to donate. This visual aid shows Tennyson, a 7-year-old boy from Minnesota who has leukemia. He has not yet been treated and has not yet survived the disease, but his wish from my wish was to meet Larry because he's his favorite player. Larry met Tennyson, arranged for him to come to practice, take team photos in uniform, and spend a few days with the Cardinals and their family.
Today, Tennyson is watching videos of Larry Fitzgerald on a computer when a surprise message comes up.
Hey Tennyson, I hear you're my #1 fan. So as my #1 fan, I want you to meet me at the Cardinals training facility in Arizona. But before you do, 11 is my favorite number. And since my favorite number is 11, I want you to have it too. I think there should be something special for you at your doorstep waiting for you. I hope you enjoy.
Tennyson, I'm so excited you're coming to Arizona.
Really?
Larry then gave them a signed picture of him as well as a jersey with him to wear to the game. He went during the warm-ups to play catch with Tennyson, and the whole team celebrated Tennyson. And then during a recent game against the Vikings, Larry went and met with Tennyson and his family before the game. Larry overall exemplifies the kindness and generosity that I believe many of the players and professional athletes should share.